Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are going to be attacking Arabia here. This is going to be vaguely interesting, but honestly, I feel like Egypt's got it handled. We just gotta go grab this, and then that'll be fine. Our threat is certainly up there. Oh, and we've got diarrhea. That's wonderful. Always great. So let's just get up over here with our retinue forces. So many people entering and exiting the defensive pact. Okay, we don't have enough retinue forces to be able to assault this, but that's fine. The only holding here is this capital. We now have dysentery. We are 34, so we should, in theory, be okay. How skilled is this guy? 13? As long as you know what you're doing. Okay. Fantastic. Cow's dung and herbs did the trick. Just what I always wanted. Okay, we're no longer kind. That's fine. But we do need to wrap up this war pretty quickly before Arabia's troops can actually get here, but Egypt has plenty of troops between us and them. Like, Arabia doesn't actually have much for holdings over here anymore. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about Egypt pushing over here, though, which is why we're grabbing this duchy ourselves, rather than just letting Egypt push all of this. I mean, it does bear noting that Egypt is our only powerful kingdom, so that's a thing. And there is Jerusalem over here to temper them a little bit. Okay, we have successfully occupied over here. And now let's march up here. Are we going to be able to assault this? No, we are not, is the answer. Luckily, Egypt has some decently sized armies being built, or rather, not being built, but being mobilized up over here. So that's perfect. And just looking at the de jure kingdoms here, is Egypt going to be able to claim this? I don't think Egypt is going to be able to usurp the king title, but we might be able to. And then we might be able to convince the king of Egypt to give up some of that territory. We'll start swaying him, just to see if we can get some opinion built up there. But we're in no hurry here. The Arabian forces are not really very put together. They're mostly over here right now, so Egypt will respond to that, or get out of that war before then. That's a possibility as well that we should definitely consider. That said, we are making good progress over here. Okay, they're passing through Jerusalem now. I mean, if we have to, we'll just raise our own forces rather than just relying on Egypt to fight this war for us. But, who is this? Countess Samira? No. That's not gonna happen. Are these guys heading south to attack our lands? No, they're now heading towards the west. Okay, we have an open council position in our marshal, and we're gonna make the King of Egypt be our marshal. I believe this is a new King of Egypt. Yeah, he just inherited. So we are going to begin swaying him and try to increase his opinion of us. He does have gout, so that's going to be a thing. But hey, our dysentery's done. He's taking a lot of attrition over here. That's a good sign. We did just lose our court chaplain, and we'll appoint this guy. And there's really not that much to proselytize. Excellent. Miaphysite is doing very well. Can we assault this? We actually can. Fantastic. We're at 27% war score, so in we go. We can do a designated regent. And we probably should. We'll make that be the King of Egypt because we're trying to build just a ton of opinion with this guy. Because we're going to make some big demands of him. Okay, they're just wandering around over here. That's perfectly fine. They are attacking over on this side, though. And we should probably respond to that. So we're going to send our main levy forces over there to do that. Fantastic. And we can't assault that. That's fine. And yeah, I'd just like to beat up these forces a little bit for some war score. That would be nice. And we may be able to assault this. Just over 1,000? Actually, we wouldn't be able to. Okay, fair enough. I'm going up over there. Okay, what is this? The King of Yemen wants to marry this random courtier with no titles, no claims. Go for it. I'm not going to say no to that. Okay, so we're going to win this battle, obviously. And we're going to send these forces over this way. You can start heading over there as well. Perfect. And we're going to succeed in this siege momentarily. Excellent, and yeah, we're not going to be able to assault that. Sadly enough. But we'll just come over here and fight these guys. That will not be a problem. These guys are on their way over, but they are taking attrition. We did just lose an advisor. We'll put the King of Yemen in there. That'll be fine. These guys are taking quite a bit of attrition as they cross the desert, and Egypt is marching to meet them. So that's perfect. I'm going to actually turn around those of these who can. Actually, none of them can. They're all locked in. Because I was going to say, we're going to need more war score. Does that count as a major battle? I have no idea. It does. Excellent. So we now have ticking war score on our side. And we will just head over here. Egypt has these guys running around in their territory, but that's fine. We kind of don't care. Hello. They are surrendering. I accept. We'll put down all of our retinue troops, and our levy troops can head back towards Africa. That does bump our threat back up to 92.5%, which is unfortunate. Now we do have some wrong types of holding in our domain. This is a city, so we'll create a vassal there, create a vassal here, and no other holdings here. That's fine. Of course, our domain is too big. We hold all three of these personally, so we are going to need to invite a holy man and grant landed title County of Jaddo. Excellent. Invite another holy man. Grant landed title County of Merzuk. There you go. Invite another holy man. County of Zawila. There you go, buddy. Excellent. So these are now under our control directly. And we don't have the duchy title. We will need to usurp that after these guys are at peace. So we'll just have to hold this as is for now. Now, I am interested in how this guy has this realm set up. This is under a count. He is personally holding the duchy title of Surt. So we would need to revoke that from him. And then if he takes this duchy, we'd need to revoke that as well. Would he be willing to let us revoke that? Revoke Duchy of Cert. He would not. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's going to be interesting getting that away from him. Luckily, we managed to grab this area, but it's still going to be exciting. At some point, we're going to need to put a check on this guy's boundaries. Kind of like we have with Jerusalem over here. The next war we fight against Arabia, though, will probably be the de jure war on Jourdain. That's probably going to be what we go for next. However, we've got a lot of money that we should probably spend, so we're going to spend some of that in our castles, which are getting awfully close to maxed out. There we go. We'll get a... oh, hello. Chance of you becoming patient. Do I care? Not really. Let's see, that was a Cordat. So then in Axum. Yeah, that all looks good. So we'll go ahead and put a keep in. Excellent. No, I wish to maintain the friendship here. Like, I wish to actually be a legit friend with this guy. Because that's our best bet to get this duchy away from him. The other thing we could potentially be doing is working on banishment and execution sovereignty. And we would actually only need to sway 3 people. That would potentially be doable. So, like, if we were to buy a favor from this guy, 340. This guy would not do it. Buy a favor, 354. This guy's already on our side. So, this guy would not let us buy a favor. Nor would this guy. Nor would this guy. Or we just don't have enough. Yeah, we just don't have enough. So it'd be looking at about 695 gold to get that law passed. Except there's 7 on the council. We need to sway 4 instead of 3 now. So we would need to sway one of these more expensive guys. 511. 354. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could. That said, that money could also be spent on hospitals, which would increase our tech. Like, for example, the translation house. Which I feel like right now is the better investment. At a certain point, and that point is coming up pretty soon in Axum, at a certain point, it doesn't matter. Oh, hello. Yemeni claim on Berbera. Yemen is claiming this duchy. I don't like that. So we shall inform realm peace. I would like Yemen to expand externally, not internally. If you've got to expand, expand into Arabia. So, with that in mind, we do need to figure out a way to get our laws to imperial administration. So we do need to work on getting those laws passed. I still think that it's a less good investment right now than it is building additional castle or hospital buildings. I mean, maybe we should just get it done. It would cost us in total about 1,200 gold. There we go. Realm peace. Fantastic. How goes Egypt's war? This war is 66% in favor of Egypt. Excellent. I do like seeing Egypt able to beat up on the Arabians, although I feel like the Arabians should be able to beat Egypt. Are they in a separate war? They're not. That's interesting. And of course, we are currently sitting at 88%. Ooh. Chest pains. That's not good. We're only 37. He thinks we have dysentery. Uh-huh. Okay, so that didn't work very well. Yeah, that's fine. I actually do want to know about alliances. Okay, what other castle upgrades could we potentially do? Not a whole lot. People are conspiring to kill our wife? That's fine. We're not actually too concerned about that. Oh, hello. Okay, so two things. One, we have pneumonia. And two, Hausaland just declared a holy war on Songhai. Now, I am assuming that all of these African nations are going to rally to the defense. We've seen this before, and Hausaland lost. Oh, wait. Mali is actually attacking Songhai right now. This is actually genius timing from Hausaland. The Spirit Guardians would probably join, and this guy might. But neither of those are a huge threat. How strong is Hausaland? Not very. But with Songhai occupied, that could be genius timing. We'll see how it ends up playing out. I can't join the war, sadly. I would love to. But nope. No such luck. Okay, we feel a little bit better. We have an unmarried heir. Oh my, she has a hair lip. That's going to be exciting. Traction opinion will be a bit of a problem for her, at least at the beginning. She's also chaste. I gotta admit to not being a fan of that. Her stats are kinda bad. Well, what can we do matrilineally? Can we maybe marry her to someone in the Byzantines line of succession? And obviously not this guy. The thing about the Byzantines is it changes so much. This guy's third in the line of succession. And this is a viceroyalty. I don't think that that's really a good option right now, because we don't really know how that's going to end up working. So I think to just marry a random courtier. Somebody with a claim to something, maybe? I mean, I would like to find a relatively high-ranked Byzantine. Duchess of Granada. Okay, that's fine. Putting a claim to Cyrenaica. It's not awful. Yeah, these aren't great options. I think we'll probably just do this. Okay. So Hausaland, let's see how your war plays out. And we should probably build a war chest, since we're very close to 1,000 gold anyway. I'm very interested to see how this war ends up playing out. A matrilineal betrothal between the heir to the county of Damat and this guy. Sure. I guess that'll be fine. Well, we've survived pneumonia. That's fantastic. I really don't think this is going to go amazingly well for Hauseland. The Songhai army is pretty strong, but they are fighting Mali. How are they doing in that war? Okay. Mali is winning. So that's good for Hauseland. Assuming that Songhai lasts long enough for Hauseland to grab this and get out. There we go. We've built a war chest. And I think we will forge a bloodline. It kind of doesn't matter. Okay, now that we have some money, we can see about passing that law that I'd like to pass, which is specifically, I want to pass execution sovereignty or banishment sovereignty. It kind of doesn't matter which, but one of those two would be nice as we work towards full authority. So let's go ahead and bribe our steward for 343 gold. He would not do it. Oh my. How about our spy master? He would. So that gives us 2 votes out of 8. We need at least 2 more votes because we are the tiebreaker. So we could attempt to bribe our chancellor, 505, and then we'd need 1 more. We'll let those go through. Excellent. So how much would it cost to bribe our advisor? So let's see here. That would give us 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need 1 more vote. Oh, this guy is Catholic. He'd become Miaphysite, though. And so we shall. Oh, come on. Convert. There you go. Fantastic. Now, are you willing to let us buy a favor from you? 699 gold. So we'll have to wait a little bit on that. How's Hauseland's war going? Poorly. Very, very poorly. Our steward just died. Okay. We're gonna put in this guy. He sucks as a steward, but he's a loyalist. There we go. We have the votes. So we are going to push through banishment ruler sovereignty. And that will pass in a little while. In theory, anyway. Come on, guys. Finish up your votes. It's currently 3-2. It's going to be 4-4, and then we tie break. Or rather, 4-3. Because we only have a tie-break vote. Or no, we do count. Never mind, it's going to be 4-4, but we tie-break. Come on, guys, pass this already. Okay. So this is over. Egypt is becoming stronger. Wait, they rejected it? I forgot to call in the favors, didn't I? Yup. I'm an idiot. Well, that's entirely my fault. When can we try again? We can try again in 10 years. Wonderful. Well, that was a waste of money. Entirely my fault, though. I messed that up. I will fully own up to that mistake. I needed to call in the favors. I forgot to do that. Let's just go through here real quick. We will go ahead and upgrade this keep. And it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to do that. And next episode, we will see if we make it long enough to call in those favors and actually pass that law. Wonderful. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.